Ultima is a curandera, a healer and protector in Native American culture. When she comes to live with Antonio, she teaches him about her spiritual world. Under her guidance, he grows in his faith in Bless Me, Ultima.
Hi, I'm Rachel.
I'm Sean.
And I'm Brenna. And we're here to talk about Bless Me, Ultima, the new film adaptation of Rudolfo Anaya's award-winning novel. We've all just seen it.
Bless Me, Ultima follows a young boy named Antonio, and his family is visited by Ultima, who is a curandera, or a Native American healer. And it's basically a coming-of-age tale where Antonio, through his mentor now, Ultima, kind of grows up and learns the ways of the world, if you will.
This story has a lot of Chicano culture in it. It has a lot of magical realism, the way that it's written, and it's a very refreshing feel to it. The problem is there's just not enough plot. The story that it's based on is it's widely read, it's well put together. For some reason in this film, they haven't borrowed quite enough from the book.
I think that they were trying to keep it as a very simple story of this 7-year-old and his experiences as he tries to come to terms with philosophy and religion and good, bad, evil nature, the whole reason why bad things happen. Mm-hmm. And in doing so, they left out a lot of the other stuff because they're trying to concentrate on him and his journey.
Well, even so, the conflicts aren't drawn out as clearly as they could be. So the movie ends in a way that isn't that satisfying.
Well, I haven't read the book, so I don't know how to compare the two. I actually didn't see it so much as a conflict. I mean, the sort of Catholicism angle of it, I was quite fascinated with. This is one of the only times I can really think about a movie exploring faith through the eyes of a child, and I thought that was very genuine, especially the questions that he asks.
Papa, why is there evil in the world?
Amigo, you have so many questions. Didn't the priest talk about it in church?
But I'd like to know your answer.
The Curandera is known for using a lot of Catholic elements, holy water and prayers and things like that. So I almost saw it as two sides of the same coin.
I think the only thing that we really go into in detail is good versus evil, a very literal good versus evil representation. The villain character, played by Castulo Guerra, is like one cackle away from tying somebody to the train tracks.
I know about the curse, and I know when and where it was laid. And you're a fool if you don't tell them to lift it.
Bruja, you shame my daughters and my good name in front of these men. I will see you dead.
It's a very emotional story, and it never seems to reach the emotional heights that's intended. Perhaps that's in the source material, but as a movie, we have a character of the child who goes through a lot over the course of this picture. I mean, he faces down death.
Have you not heard?
Heard what, hombre?
Oh, Dios mío, living in this cursed hill away from town. Today, Tenorio's daughter, his witch died. He blames La Grande for it.
And yet, we're sort of just left with a kid who just sort of goes, okay, and moves on to the next scene. And I don't know whether that's the performance or the directing or both. This kid, Luke Ganalon, who plays Antonio, he's got a good presence, and he's natural in what he intends to do, but there's no emotion
It's very odd.
there.
It's odd because it's this beautiful story. You have this young boy who's being taken care of by this older woman who is just a gorgeous character and a gorgeous actor, but you're right, there isn't that punch, which there should be. For the first half, I was just so in love with, like, the story, the culture, everything that I was seeing. But then at about the midway point, it starts to drag, and it just drags more and more.
The story is extremely flat. The emotions, the conflict, everything is just very...
It's very superficial.
Yeah, it's extremely superficial, along with... Because they tell you everything, either in conversation or in voiceover.
And again, the director, Carl Franklin, I don't know if that's because he has a kid and he's worried that the kid can't give us the emotion because he's not a good enough actor, but we have pretty much everything told to us, all the emotions of this character told to us through this voiceover by Alfred Molina. And Alfred Molina's fantastic. He's got a great voice. The narration is perfectly read. But at the same time, I'm going, well, can't we get something out of the character that we can be shown rather than it being told to us?
Half the things that he says in voiceover can be shown to us, and which would help make up for the fact that the film is so slow.
Miriam Colon, who plays Ultima in this movie, is fantastic. Like you said, she's a curandera. She's a sort of a witch doctor. And the acting is gorgeous. She has such presence. She feels like Mother Earth on camera.
What's that?
It's the spirit of the river.
Can it speak?
Yes. Listen.
I think my favorite part of this film is the cinematography by Paulo Huidobro. It is absolutely beautiful.
It is.
These wide, sweeping shots of the Llanos and the hills.
That is definitely the high point of this film. You want to go out in nature. I mean, I'm just watching, I'm going, I want to go hiking. The way that they show these things, the way they show the grass, the sky, you really feel like you're right there.
Yeah, they really get out there. I mean, it's almost like an old Western, like a John Ford movie or something. They're on location, you could feel it. It's not Monument Valley, but it's definitely New Mexico.
Bless Me, Ultima is a beautiful film with really wonderful Chicano flavor. It's just, there's not enough story to go around, so I give it a stream it.
It's a decent film for anyone looking for an adaptation of the novel, but it won't appeal to anyone beyond the intended audience. So I say stream it.
Bless Me, Ultima is a beautiful, yet extremely slow film that will probably be shown in literature classes around the country. If you like this kind of stuff, stream it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless
you.
me.
Bless me.
You are 7,
Going on 40.